Hello guys, welcome back. Today we are gonna do some build stuff. Like put extra things on the counters and add a little bit of extra clutter that you and I would normally have in our bathroom or kitchen. It doesn't really matter. You see here I placed multiple items. So the first things first is to click Control Shift and C at the same time. Then you go hang on, bb.moveobjects. That turns it on, like this. It should say on. I had mine on already, so right. Then we click the items that we want. So let's say here we're lacking a soap dispenser. I don't want it to slide into the sink like this, or like that, or have it here, because that means I have to have two. I would like to have one. As you can see, it's already floating in air. Great. So now let's move this and this. So our goal here is to place it roughly in the middle. So you have to figure out where the middle is, first of all. You can always go back and change. It's never really an issue. And if you want to make it go like this, so you can move it so it doesn't jump from square to square, you hold the Alt button in. Like this. See, now I missed it. So what we're going to do is we're going to make it float a little bit more like so. Like this, and like that. Now we have a soap dispenser in the middle. As well as you can do the same thing with the toilet paper. So you see here, you can float it wherever you want. If you want it on top of the toilet like that, go for it. If you want it all the way down here, you can do that as well. I prefer to have it right there. But that's my taste. And if the toilet had a wall up against it, I would probably do something like this. Let's say the toilet was here instead. I would probably put it here, like that. But you can slide it into different heights by using the Alt button. This doesn't just go for small things, it goes for large things as well. As you can see here, this one normally doesn't have a proper middle section to put it on. So what I do is I move this, so you can see it's floating in midair. Then we grab a hold of it, then we slide it to where we want it. Then we put the item back, like so. Also, we can do it with beds, like this. You can move them anywhere we want. Paintings as well works. Sometimes it glitches out like this if you have these what are they called again? Yeah, these things. I just forgot what it's called. You know what I mean. We also have this kitchen. You see here, got some plates, some hands. Always nice. So most of these things have been. This is with bb.moveobjects. This has been slid into place. It fits over the fridge like so. It's very handy. I'm just gonna move it back into where it was. Same goes for here. You can do the same thing here. Lamps, couches, rugs, you name it. Anything you can basically move. Some things you can only move back and forth, which is fine. Yeah, like these things, the mirrors. Those you can't move up and down. As you see, as much as I'm trying to move them up and down, I can't. Let's see here, you have these clutter items. I have the soap and the hand lotion and everything here, but then I have the nail polish and the toothbrushes and this little basket of joy, if you want to call it. It's quite handy. So you slide things around however you want them to, just so it fits. Because sometimes things don't fit perfectly into those little squares you want. But you always have to use bb.moveobjects for this to work. The same goes for these chairs. You need to make sure though that they can get into the areas, which is why you have a playable sim. Because if I put this here, the sim is not going to be able to sit down. If I put it here, like I already did, and maybe slide it a little bit further, the sim will most likely be able to sit here. We're going to test that, which is why we have our lovely test sim, Sonny. So you can see he would have stood there waving if that wasn't the case, if he couldn't sit there.
Oh, Ishkawangi.
He's like in the room. See? you can put all these little things. Normally this plant wouldn't be able to fit behind here. Because, you know, it's just how it is with Sims. Same goes for this lamp. I love putting the lamps like this because uh, you see they're in between the chair and the sofa. I absolutely love it. Technically, it's not possible, but I like to slide it in and make sure the Sims can still get in there, but it also looks like a normal home. So, that was my basic stuff today. Hopefully you learned something new. If you didn't, well, hey, at least you knew how to do it. There's so many things you can do. There's even plants, grass, trees, you know, anything. But I will see you all next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the like button if you learned something new, or if you didn't learn something new, if you just actually enjoyed the video. And comment if you learned something new and what you thought was great. Anyways, I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.